Welcome, everybody. My name is Craig. Sorry, can't get my seat right. We'll try that again. Welcome, everybody. My name is Craig. Welcome to Video Juice. We are back with episode 18 of Supernatural, season 14, the third last episode of the season. Last time on Supernatural, did I say episode 18 or 17? 18 we're on anyway, if I've said the wrong thing. Last time on Supernatural, we had an absolutely incredible episode of Supernatural. We had Nick try to resurrect Lucifer. He injected poor old Donatello. Man, I can't talk this week. He injected poor old Donatello. I can't talk. I'm just gonna go. We'll try that for the third time. He injected poor old Donatello with a bit of angel grace, and that allowed him to communicate with Lucifer from the empty. He tried to resurrect Lucifer, and Jack was like, "Get the fuck back in your hole, bitch," and whipped him back in his hole. And then Jack brutally tortured and killed Lucifer, and then did something to Mary after Mary antagonized him a little bit. Don't know what he did. I would say he might have killed her, but he might bring her back, you know. He has the power to bring people back, to resurrect them or heal them. Cass teamed up with Anael, and he was off, and he was getting an amulet. I was talking about the amulet last episode, and I somehow, I don't know how, I somehow missed the line where he said, I can't remember the guy's name, but he said that Joshua, was it? He said that the guy recreated or forged the amulet. So I obviously missed that line. I assumed that it was the same amulet that Dean had, which it kind of can't be, because I don't remember Dean losing it, you know? So he must have just forged a new one to try and communicate with God, because he knew of it existing. Maybe it's something to do with God, like the amulet itself, I don't know. I said I'd mention that because I completely missed that line, and I was talking about how the amulet must have ended up there. So, and Nick is potentially dead, yeah. I didn't drink the can of Mark Pellegrino because I want confirmation on his death. I do still think that Lucifer might be a player. He still might be in the running, you know, for a big bad. He might come back. I had a theory that Jack might, whatever he did to Mary, he's gonna fix it, and then he might go in and resurrect Jack or resurrect Nick, and that could be his way of fixing things, and he might think everything is okay. Kind of what they set up the episode before last, or the episode before the last episode, 2 episodes ago. With the kids, and he fixed everything and thought everything was okay, but everything wasn't okay, because everything still happened regardless of whether he fixed it or not, you know. And I still do have a little bit of hope that Jack has some of his soul left. So that's pretty much it. As I said, love the episode. I am super excited for every episode that is still to come. I gave all my theories about what's going to happen last episode. So yeah, I'm just going to jump in and check out the new episode. Let's do this. Please don't gloss over it. Jump straight into it. Oh. They're not home anyway. Oh. No, that was a nice transition.
Here's to another miraculous Sam Winchester survival. Gotta say, man, if Jack hadn't healed you.
Oh. Show us. What did he do? Ah, oh, damn it. Is it just going to be blood spatter? His eyes just lit up. He didn't. I have no idea what he could have done. Absence.
Okay. Here we go. Look. What is that?
the picture.
Wait a second. What out? Where'd he go?
Oh.
Paris, France.
He's trying to not be found.
What the hell is he doing?
Or is he? Or is he looking for something? Or I don't know. Oh, I don't want to see this. Jack being alone.
Leave me alone!
Why won't it show us? Did he turn her into a cat? Is that Nick?
Nick?
Guess again. Hello, son.
No.
What?
That's not possible. You're
Dead? Not Nick. I'm not Lucifer. I'm you.
His mind is
What?
breaking, right?
Yeah, I'm your subconscious or whatever. You killed Mary Winchester. You cannot come back from that, and you know it.
So he killed her.
Flapping your wings all around. Tell Sam and Dean that. I'm sure they'll understand. It's not like family isn't everything to them. Shut up. No, I'm serious. Pull out your cell phone right now and call them. Shut up!
Oh. Is it actually a subconscious, or could that actually be Lucifer?
with the snake.
I'm just saying, Dean. I'm trying to understand. Jack without a soul.
We don't know that he doesn't have a soul. Okay.
And Felix wasn't eating.
Let's just not talk about it. All right. Let's just find Mom. Find Jack. What?
Oh, signal lost. Phone died. You just gotta go to the last place it was at. Surely that is the actual cabin though, right? Is there remnants of Mary there? Oh, the music is ramping up. They're gonna see Nick there as well, right? His like burned up body. I just want to know what he did to Mary and why they won't show us it. Oh. How's Sam gonna react?
Dean!
Oh, he dusted her. Did he?
In the cabin. It's.
Whoa.
Finally, they don't have to be so alone.
They were never alone.
Hell yeah.
They were never alone.
I feel like with all the flashbacks that Mary is dead. But would they kill her like that? You know, she technically had an off-screen death. Maybe that's why he can't bring her back, because there's no body.
Hey, we don't know what happened, okay? If she's... then you're dead to me.
Oh.
No, he knew. He knew something was wrong with the kid. He knew it, and he didn't tell us. He didn't even tell us.
Fuck, man.
I believed that it was good.
He was good.
I knew that he would be good for the world.
Not his fault.
He was good for
Fucking
us.
soul.
And I failed. No, don't even say it. Don't even say her name.
I don't like any of this.
Who is it?
Mary Winchester is no longer on this earth.
Oh, Dean is gonna fucking lose it. That chair is getting fucked up. R.I.P. chair.
If I had to bring him back. How? Billy? Rowena.
Billy won't do
She's
shit.
gotta Look at the damned.
That was fast.
Oh. Oh, who is it? That's not Sam and Dean. Is it Jack? Oh shit.
Hello, Rowena. I need to undo it.
But he feels bad about it. He feels guilt.
You need to help me undo it.
And he wants her back. Surely that means there's a bit of soul left. He knows what he did. It's not good.
Rowena! Open up!
You've been stalling me. Tricking me.
Oh.
Them, Jack. They're your kin.
Come on!
Don't do that to Rowena. Oh, he took her. Oh, fuck. We haven't checked in on Heaven in a while. We don't know what fucking state it's in, because it was powering down, and they have no one to power it. I had a hair sticking out of the side of my fucking hat, and I couldn't figure out what was going on for ages. It was just in my peripheral, wobbling.
And that's on me, too, by the way. I mean, I'm the one who made the call to bring him back. He didn't ask for that. I decided for him, and you warned me.
No, you didn't know. Okay? We didn't know.
Exactly, we didn't know.
You know it's not gonna work. You know it.
Shut up, shut up!
That ain't good, man.
The last thing.
Her body.
Oh.
Naomi. I'm still here.
Well,
and
that's
I'm not
that
going
fucked.
anywhere.
Oh. That was kind of cool. Are the boys there? Oh, no. She is not impressed.
Rowena, hey, we just left your place.
Well, I'm back.
Oh. He's doing it. What the fuck? Oh, he's interfering with baby.
The engine just stopped.
Damn it, Jack, you know better than that. What is it?
Jack.
Is it Mary?
It didn't work.
Oh. Hey. I think something happened.
No.
Oh! Is she... She's still dead, right? It didn't work. But they have her body now. Couldn't they do the same spell again?
No, she let me in.
Oh, he let her... She let him see.
I saw your mother's heaven, and she is happy.
two different dates on it.
With John, and there's no sorrow, there's no guilt.
That it was empty. Just a replica.
At least I can give her
Incapable of holding life.
a hunter's funeral. If she is dead, she is going to be dead on the show. At least they can do
So
that.
what are we supposed to do now?
Fuck, man. That's it. I didn't expect Mary to go. Oh, I don't like any of this. I want my Dean and Cass relationship back. Okay. I thought the episode was okay, honestly. I really, like... I've talked about it in the past. I feel like they didn't really utilise Mary well on the show and didn't really know what to do with her. Didn't have a plan when they brought her back. And especially this episode being a big emotional goodbye to her character, it didn't really land for me just because she never really landed as a character for me, you know? I always wanted to like her more than I did. And, like, I didn't mind her in the show. She was fine. She was there. They just never utilised her properly, and they never used her properly. She was sidelined for a lot of it and absent for a lot of it, you know? Even when she was brought back, she left and went off with Men of Letters. And then half of this season, she went off with Bobby, you know? It didn't... Like, don't get me wrong, I didn't hate the episode. I think it was... excuse me. I think it was fine. I think I liked some of it. I liked most of it. Just the emotional scenes. I feel like they could have. I feel like the Mary death stuff didn't need to take up a full episode, you know. Some of the flashbacks were nice, but it would have been nice had they had flashbacks that actually happened in the show to draw from, you know. It just shows how little they used the character, that they couldn't get good emotional scenes with the boys that actually happened. They had to create new stuff in this. I honestly didn't expect the episode to go this way. I didn't expect Mary to be dead. I expected them to bring her back in some capacity. And I especially didn't expect her to have an off-screen death. That was very surprising to me. It's such a shame. It's a shame. Yeah, that's just how I feel. Again, I didn't hate the episode or anything. It was okay. You know, the Mary stuff, it didn't hit with me as emotionally as it should have, you know, as emotionally as they intended it to, is all. I do have some theories. I have a lot of theories about this episode based on stuff that happened. First off, I feel like Lucifer, the Lucifer that Jack is seeing in his head, I feel like that could be the actual Lucifer. Just because, only for the reason that Nick used his blood in the spell, and I feel like maybe that could have connected them somehow, you know, because I don't see how, and I know that Jack is kind of losing it a bit, and I know that they are beating us around the head with the fact that he has no soul, and I feel like even if he has no soul, him seeing Lucifer, why would he start hallucinating like that? I know he says his subconscious created him and all that, but I don't see any reason for his mind to break down that much that he would start hallucinating like that. So I feel like that could be the real Lucifer, and I feel like he could get tricked to bring him back. Now that he knows this, he doesn't know the spell, but Lucifer could tell him the spell, this thing in his mind. I don't know. I feel like that could be an avenue to get Lucifer back if they went that route. The spell that Jack did, could that have brought Nick back? Because Nick was in the house behind that, you know? And the spell looked big and it did nothing. You know, it brought Mary back, an uninhabitable body of Mary back. I feel like maybe it could have brought Nick back. It's kind of more just hope than anything. But if they were going to go that route and bring him back, that could be a good way of doing it. Because there was like that, the effects look good. Why would you do that for something that's just going to bring a body back, you know? That's all. I still feel like Jack has a bit of his soul left. I really do. I know his hallucination of Lucifer was saying that the feelings he was feeling are just echoes from what he used to feel, but he felt guilty. He looked guilty. He was having emotions and all that. And when we saw Sam soulless, he didn't give a fuck, you know? He didn't give a fuck. He did whatever the fuck he wanted and he didn't care. He didn't think about it. He was just wooden, you know? I feel like that's that. I feel like Nick or Jack still has a sliver of his soul left. I really do. I really hate all this. I hate all the stuff story-wise that's going on with Jack and everything. It's making me really sad. I think something's going on with heaven. First off, I don't understand how heaven is still being powered fully, because it was powering down earlier in the season, and now I know it's not okay. Was it earlier in the season? Was it last season? One or the other. Well, that whole storyline seems to have gone, but there was a lot of weird stuff happening this episode with that. Like, where was Naomi? Why did Duma say that he couldn't? Where is she? It's not your concern, you know. I feel like there's something going on that side of stuff, and that might be set up. It might be a small bit of setup for the last two episodes of the season, because we haven't gone back to heaven in a while. So it was cool. It was cool to go back there again and get an update. Even if we didn't really get an update, we were basically told you're not getting an update. And he said Mary was in a special heaven. I wrote that down, but I thought something was going to come of it, but it didn't. I also found it very interesting and had a mad thought in my head of, they showed the door, Mary's door for heaven, and I had her name, and I had the two dates for like her birth and death, and then her resurrection and death. Is that going to be for everyone? Like Sam and Dean's doors, the plaque on them is going to be fucking massive because of all the deaths, you know? Or even the episode where Dean just died over and over again. Are they going to have all of them in it? Oh, that'd be funny. That'd be funny. Although, the episode where Dean was dying and over wouldn't really work because that was the trickster's brain. Like, are they counted as actual deaths? I don't know. But they would still be long because how many times they legitimately died and all that. Yeah, oh man, my heart almost broke at the end when Cass went to comfort Dean and Sam stopped him. I understand why Sam did it. Sam has been on the receiving end of that so much. Dean always likes to project when stuff like that happens. But it was hard seeing all that happen and seeing Cass want to go over and comfort him, and Sam's like, no, you're better off staying off. That broke my heart. It broke my heart. I hate this little wedge that's been driven between Cass and Dean. I want my old Cass and Dean relationship. I understand it. It's just classic Dean, you know, especially with Cass holding back that information about the snake. It sucks, but yeah. I honestly don't have a whole lot to talk about this episode. As I said, like a lot of it was the whole Mary stuff. I liked the flow of the episode. I would have shortened it. Maybe had a dual storyline going on, but I understand them giving it a full episode because, like, I understand the importance of Mary as a character to the boys, but just as an audience member watching in, they never made me care about her, you know? She was absent too much, and they didn't give her anything to work with when she was there. I feel like they had no plan when they brought her back, and that was the problem with her. I like the actor. I like the actress, you know, I like Mary. I just wish they would have done more. That was the most disappointing to me about that, is that they could have potentially did more. Like, look at what they did with Bobby. Bobby was such a great character and a great father figure to Sam and Dean, and all of his stuff in the entire show was so great, and his death was so impactful because of it was earned. They made us like that character, and they built them up. And even when he wasn't in every episode, he was even in the first few seasons that he was only in a select few episodes in that. And in later seasons again, but they used those episodes well and showed us the connection and that, whereas in this they didn't really do that, you know, with Mary. So that's the most disappointing to me about this episode and about her character in general, is that they could have done another really great Bobby type character, you know, a great parental figure, which she is, but we just never properly saw it, is all. So that sucks. It's not. I feel like the placement of this episode wasn't really great either, because I feel like it kind of brought us down a bit when we should have been ramping up, going up to the finale, or the last two episodes. Like, last episode was phenomenal, one of my favorite of the season, and then to come off that into this, yeah. I'm going to stop talking about it because it feels like I'm shitting all over the episode. I'm actually not. I enjoyed a lot of it, but it was just Mary stuff. I would have liked to have liked her character more. That's all. So yeah, that's pretty much it. 2 episodes left. Really excited. Let me know what you thought about the episode. Let me know what you thought about Mary. If you thought this episode was as emotional as the creators intended for you. Let me know anything you thought about the episode. Yeah, I just want to hear. I want to hear other opinions about it and see if I'm just I'm overthinking it or whatever, or if it was me that just didn't warm up to Mary as a character as much as I should have. I don't know. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. As I said already, let me know what you thought about the episode in the comments below. Hit that like button. Check out our social media links down below in the description as well. We will be back in another few days with the second last episode of Supernatural Season 14, and then I can finally get to work when I'm done this on Season 15 and get up to date and start watching it live with you guys. I'm super, super excited. Yeah, see you next time. Later.
Pull me from the ashes so I could soothe your frightened mind. Our souls collide, rising tide, so we can ride away upon